Just Ordinary. Fans and friends, I've got another war recap from me. Now, there's a little bit of history behind this one, okay? So, back 2-3 years ago when I started playing Clash of Clans again, I guess when Town Hall 12 got released, I had joined a clan, and it was the Masters, right? And I was in it for a whole 20 minutes before I got kicked because there was rumor going around that I was a hacked account. Which obviously wasn't the case, but yeah, so they kicked me a long time ago. Obviously, you know, I don't have a lot of enemies in the game or anything like that, but yeah, Mike and I kind of kept in touch, but it was, yeah, it was just a little bit of backstory, I guess, behind the this war here, and starting it off, we have Little Davy here doing a nice queen charge opening. Notice that's a 3 wall breaker entrance, with only 1 free spell. I mean, that was just great, you know, with that alone. And then another one, that's a 4 wall break entrance there. That is just insane to me. Literally takes out half of the base with that queen charge and the king around the outside. So then from there, he's just got a simple Lalo straight down the way, and then this queen actually goes in and is able to take out more structures in the core there. So that queen was definitely the MVP on this one. Gets taken out by the defending barbarian king, but there's still plenty of cleanup. And before you know it, it's going to be a triple. So Davy, you know, I'm going to say one thing. He's really stepped up his game. I've seen a lot of really good attacks from him lately. So keep up the good work, bud. That's it's great to watch, great to commentate, and I'm a fan. Next up, we have, this is Cater, and I'm not, you know, Mihon, but I know his actual name is Cater, and he's overpowered, man. He's great, especially when it comes down to like CWL. Some of his attacks are just incredible, right? So, yeah, he's gonna set that king off. Sorry, his one-time speed to begin with. I kind of forgot about it for a sec. Sends in a test wall breaker, activates that barbarian king. He's got a couple minions to clean up some of those troops on the outside to keep that king kind of funneled into the Tesla farm area, and then sends in a giant with enough wall breakers to get through that to be able to have a Sui hero on this raid, and that queen is going to get suied on that Town Hall Giga Tesla. The attacking barbarian king gets taken out a little bit. Queen uses her ability on the Giga Tesla. From there is just going to mass Lalo, starting with the Stone Slammer as the first tank, and then a couple hounds to go around as well. These loons just have great pathing. Luckily that one, I think it's only 1 loon, but stayed above that Eagle Artillery, which was just crazy. And then is going to go around and clean up, and the, you know, 10 loons that are left alive, maybe more, just going to destroy that cleanup. Next up, we got Mo, and Mo's putting up a lot of triples as well. I'm really enjoying a lot of his raids. Starting it off with a nice little queen charge, and uses a loon to keep that queen funneled. Sends in a couple wall breakers for test, and then opens up that 1 wall breaker entrance, and then from there, freezes that multi-target Inferno and a couple others. These wall breakers, you know, really weren't cooperating. They weren't going for what he was planning, but that queen had really nice IQ and was able to break through that wall, get that Eagle Artillery out, get the defending Archer Queen out, and then also got the enemy CC. Gonna use a Warden's ability over the Town Hall Giga Tesla, and then the queen is simply just gonna press on, destroying most of the base on the inside, and then these loons as well are gonna just circle around that outside ring of defenses. So, I mean, just an excellent raid. I can't wait to see what Town Hall 13 brings. So today is November, what is today, the 30th? November 30th. So we should be seeing that Town Hall 13 release, I mean, anytime now. All right, now we've got Classic here, and it's going to be just a simple P.E.K.K.A. Bowler attack. These P.E.K.K.A., I mean, just a great entrance here with that jump spell. These P.E.K.K.A.s just had so much value. Having that queen just move throughout the core and everything be in range within that little 2-tile moat there with this queen. These healers stayed on the queen as well while those loons are going around. So, I mean, there's a really great that those healers stayed with that queen, because, you know, a lot of times you don't see that and it wouldn't have been a triple. So excellent raid there. Next up, all right, so if you see this army comp, who's it going to be? I'll give you one guess. Well, it's going to be myself, so I hope you guys guessed that. Well, anyway, I'm going to start off with a funnel with the baby dragon and then the P.E.K.K.A on one side, and then the king actually served his purpose as the funnel as well. Those hogs I sent in a little bit early to get rid of that air defense so that the queen was still going to push through the rest of this base, jump spell into the core. I mean, this is my typical kill squad hog attack. I've been running this for literally almost a year now. And where it is with the new Town Hall 13, there's going to be a new hog level, a new healing level, I think, and the P.E.K.K.As are going up another level also. So I'm telling you right now, if Kill Squad hogs are going to be great, depending on how we see those defenses pull up, we're going to see, but I really think it's going to go pretty well. This is also myself doing a drag bat. I suicided the queen over on the left-hand side to get rid of that air defense. I actually wanted her to go to the right to get that wizard tower, but not everything goes as planned. That king had a lot of value, took out a lot of trash structures around the outside, and then I basically just dump all of my dragons on that Town Hall Giga Tesla. These bats, I did a bat bomb on that multi-target Inferno at the 3 o'clock, and then from there, these bats are just going to move around. The only problem with this drag bat is cleanup. I've run into quite a few time fails just because the drags move slow and the type of the attack, you're just dumping all of the troops on the Town Hall Giga Tesla. So, just things to work with. Experiment, maybe bring. I've tried an experiment also of doing like 2 baby dragons instead of 1 dragon in there. So now we have another bat drag attack. Now this is going to be a prime example of a great bat drag. He's going to sui the heroes and also the siege machine to go with those king to go all the way in there and take out that eagle artillery. I mean, it's just incredible how much value that wall wrecker or the Stone Slammer was able to get. And he led that hound away so that the dragons weren't going to get stuck and pop that hound and then have to deal with all the lava pups. So another great raid. Now we have Brian here. Now I will say, Brian, I attacked this raid and got a 99% time fail, and so Brian here showed me how it's done with a nice little kill squad hog attack. He did a nice little re-hit here, and sends in that kill squad straight over that Giga Tesla Town Hall, jumps into the core. There's so much value in the core there. And also take a look at the 2 single target Infernos, which is perfect for either hogs or perfect for bats, with the right composition and right approach. But this is a great example. The last thing that was left standing on mine was that single target Inferno in that last compartment. It was the same attack, but that single target Inferno just didn't get picked up by the hogs and ended up being a 99% time fail. But Brian definitely showed me how it's done. Now we've got my boy Kardik here, and he's going to be doing a very nice queen. It's a queen charge with no healers, okay, because he wants to get enough value with that queen to create an L-shaped pathway to this base, and then, granted, he only took out 1 multi-target Inferno, and then the rest were, like, point defenses or other stuff like that, but, I mean, still getting so much value and then has the pathway of it. I've seen him use this attack quite a lot. I think this might be the new meta for Kardik right now. He's been doing a lot of really nice attacks. And not even suing on the Town Hall Giga Tesla, but suing on other parts of the base to where it's just, it just rotates well. The troops just rotate in. So here's the honorable mentions. We do this every time. Just take a look at everyone that tripled. So that is a close war, 17-13 triples against the Masters. Thanks, guys.